Hi, this is Bill Watkins. Thanks for taking a couple of minutes and looking into the Word of God with me. Today we're going to begin in Mark chapter 6, verse 35. When it grew late, his disciples came to him and said, "This is a desolate place, and the hour is now late. Send them," that's the great crowds that have come, "send them away to go into the surrounding countryside and villages and buy themselves something to eat." But he answered them, "You give them something to eat." And they said to him, "Shall we go and buy 200 denarii worth of bread and give it to them to eat?" In other words, that's not even going to be enough. And he said to them, "How many loaves do you have? Go and see." And when they had found out, they said, 5 and 2 fish. Then he commanded them all to sit down in groups on the green grass. So they sat down in groups by hundreds and by 50s, and taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, he looked up to heaven and said a blessing, and broke the loaves and gave them to the disciples to set before the people. And he divided 2 fish among them all. And they all ate and were satisfied. And they took up 12 baskets full of broken pieces and of the fish. And those who ate the loaves were 5,000 men. What an amazing miracle this is. But it tells you something about the disciples and about Jesus, and it tells you something really about what he intended. The disciples said, "Send them away to the villages and to the countryside so that they can get something to eat." So many times when we see a need, we want to put that meeting of the need off on someone else. And Jesus says, "No, you give them something to eat." Now, they're astounded by that and said, even with all of the money that we could get, we couldn't make a dent. It's impossible. It can't be done. So Jesus then says, "What do you have?" What an important question. I don't need to say, "I don't have enough." I need to say, "What do I have, and what can God do with what I have?" And there were 5 loaves, 2 fish, 5,000 men were fed from 5 loaves and 2 fish. You take the little you have and you give it to Jesus, and he can do great things with it. Little is much when God is in it. Thanks for watching.